Hi guys, I'm Mandy, and in today's video I'll be playing for you some more Witch on the Holy Night. I do apologise, I think it's been a good couple of months since I last played this for you, so I do apologise, but we are getting back into it today. So bear with me just whilst I quickly do some Discord bits and bobs as usual. Then we can get going. But yes, it has been a while since I played this. I do apologise. That's bad. Bear with me. I hope everyone is having a good day. Um, 1 minute, guys. One second. I'll just quickly promote it on Twitter. Then we are good to go. One second. Yeah, I think we're good to go now. Sorry, guys. We are now good to go. Right, so I'm trying to think. His Oddbod is now living with Alice and Ayako. They literally won't let him leave. I don't understand why. I'm not sure if they're going to kill him or not. I hope they don't. But we are going to have to wait and see, aren't we, really? So let's get started. Where did we leave it? With the day's work behind him, Sarujo returned to the mansion.
よし。どこを探しても、2階のホールから上がれる階段はここだけだ。
So there's not many stairs. Okay, from the second floor. But it's just before midnight. This was the scene that awaited him beyond the rickety staircase. Ooh. Hey Leomon, I've literally just started there. And Sam, I've still not done the alert command. So yeah, I've still not done it yet. Not much surprise to Ryujo, or rather being surprised had become normal to him. This scene, however, was enough to leave him speechless. Oh god, what now? The room allotted to Sarujo. Oh, what's going on here? No matter how he looked at it, no matter how he ran it through his mind, oh what now? Let's save Oddbod from those nasty witches. Fingers crossed. fingers crossed, was without a shadow of a doubt an attic. Well, yes, I can see that. I can see that. His treatment stirred a tinge of anxiety in him. Oh, no. Just as he was about to flop onto the taut sheets of his bed, wondering if he could make this work despite his share of other problems. Oh, bless him. He noticed an awkward courtesy, so meager as to be useless.
寒かったら重ねて使うこと。これはサービスとする。
Oh, so at least she's given us something to keep us warm. That was nice of her. The message in the memo pointed to the meticulous personality of the author. Okay. The bed had been perfectly prepared. Oh, I should hope so. Carefully setting aside the blanket that had been painstakingly placed on the edge of the bed for him in case he needed it, he looked up at the sky. Oh, look at that. Though faint, the stars twinkled through the skylight. Oh, lovely. A mountain boy, that meagre light was more than enough for him. Oh. The stark contrast of the drawing room had caught him off guard, but now that he had collected himself, it was not so bad. This room fit his personality. Oh. He should be happy here then. I still don't think he should be there. I honestly don't think he should be there. But hey ho, there you go. Even if he still was not used to the building, he felt more at ease here than he did in any building in the city. Really? Seriously? Seriously? Why? And with those two as well. Why? But okay, we'll go along with that. Because it was built on a hill, surrounded by woods. Oh yeah, where he lived, weren't they quite hilly? I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm sure where he was, it was quite hilly. Yeah, that's why. I reckon. The atmosphere here was a little closer to the mountains, where he used to live.
あ、でも、家の中に霧が出るのはどうなんだろ
Fog inside the house? What? Oh, no, they're not starting a fire or something, are they? Oh, what is going on? Fog in the house. That means to me, smoke. I don't know if they've built a fire or something. I don't know. But no, it is not normal to have fog in the house. At all. No way. He crooked his neck, pondering over the spectacle he had witnessed. On the way to his room, Sergio had encountered what looked like fog in the foyer on the second floor. What are they up to? Let me guess, he's going to witness something else that he shouldn't and be in trouble again. The misty fog drifted into a portion of the corridor, reminding him of a swarm of mosquitoes. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? This is crazy. Honestly, between those two witches, smoke in a house would not be the weirdest thing you'd see in their house. You got a point there. You've got a point. You really have. Alright, guys, how is the game audio compared to me? Is it balanced all right? Do I need to tweak it a bit? You'll have to let me know. Just so I know that everything's okay. And this would be the point where I'd walk my happy butt back to my room. Yes, wouldn't we all? But this, don't forget, this is Oddbod. He doesn't do that sort of thing. This is Oddbod. He could get himself into even more trouble. More than likely. But yeah. I think it's just right. Oh, that's good. That's Good to know. As he stared at it, he swore he could make out a strange landscape, and as he moved closer to get a better look, oh God, please go back to your room. God, he's not going to go back to his room though, is he? Let's face it. Oh, bluebird. What does that bluebird want? Again, out of nowhere, here inside of the mansion, little bluebird. See, it's weird. 1 minute it's called a robin, then a bluebird. It's like, make up your mind which one you want to call it. It is literally a bluebird. I keep changing it. I don't understand why. I'm honestly waiting to hear Oddbod is living doll like out of Black Butler. Oh, oh, my goodness. Again, out of nowhere, here inside the mansion, a little blue bird darted purposely in front of him. What's the blue bird doing in the fucking house? Excuse my French. What is it doing in the house? Birds do not belong in. Well, people do have birds as pets. I mean, maybe Alice has it as a pet. I don't know. Not a Scooby.
鳥
A bird, yes. Oh, by the way, Leomon, I've heard from Nathan's friend Warrior. Apparently, Nathan won't be here because he's got another headache again, and hopefully it won't be a bad one like last time. So yeah, he won't be in tonight. I will just let you know that he's not well. Based on what we know, all of I'd guess it's spying on. I don't know. Yeah, he's not well. He's got another headache. Bless him. So yeah, he won't be in tonight. But I like the fact that his friend keeps us updated. Hope he feels better soon. Yeah, so do I. He was getting better, but yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's going on there, bless him. The bird caught his attention. Well, I think it would have caught mine if it had just gone past my face. Stopping him in his tracks. When he looked to check on the fog again, the strange scene had disappeared. Okay, so where's the fog gone? What's it called? My goodness.
この家隙間でもあるのかな明日尾崎に
My
聞いてみるか
goodness. I think a lot of houses have a draft, don't they? My old house, oh my goodness, that one used to have a massive draft. Yeah. He muttered to himself as he sat on the bed. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of houses have a horrible draft, don't they? Not nice. Meager as it was, the starlight peeping in through the skylight calmed him.
これなら
Oh, what's he trying to do now? What will work? What's he trying to do? Exhaling slowly, he laid down. Is he going to sleep? For the time being, he had the essentials needed to live, and his bed was many times softer than it appeared. So, with me, it has to be as soft as anything. I can't have a firm bed or a hard bed, it has to be completely soft. For me. Thinking his worries seemed smaller than they were, he quickly drifted off to sleep. Well, at least he's fallen asleep. But they might not have changed his worries. But there you go. That was the story of from when he opened his eyes to when he fell asleep. Okay. Just like that, the short night following the long night was over. Why do I feel confused all of a sudden? But one thing was true. Suijo was an optimist to a fault, but it wasn't the end of the world. I feel confused all of a sudden. I don't know why. Now, let us rewind 5 hours prior. Oh, we're going to find out now. We're going to find out. I was going to say, because I sat there thinking, what is going on? What have I missed? We're going to find out now. Now, let us rewind 5 hours prior to this glutton for punishment going to bed. I need to know. I got confused very suddenly. But now we're going to find out. Okay. Am I the only one who thinks it's stupid Alice and Ayako have a way easier time killing, imprisoning someone than just making them forget about magic? Very true. Yes, indeed. He is indeed a glutton for punishment. Yes, that's him. It was 7 o'clock in the evening, just after the unproductive discussion between the two mages and the boy had ended. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was going to say, because I sat there feeling all confused. I was like, what have I missed? So luckily, we're about to find out what happened. Leaving her roommate and the intruder in the drawing room. Intruder? Excuse me, he was offered to stay there. How can you call him an intruder? Rude. The girl walked alone through the foyer. That's just rude. He's a guest. He didn't want to be there, but he is there. From there, she headed to the west wing. These were Alice Koenji's personal chambers, in which even her roommate, Ayako Azaki, seldom dared to step foot. Ooh. So only she is allowed in there. Good job, really. The foyer was illuminated only by pale moonlight. Oh, so basically she doesn't like a lot of light in the room. Okay. Unless she means an into her personal... Oh, maybe with her personal space. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Hard footsteps echoed through the dreary, moonlit lobby. Oh dear. In such mansions in Japan, there was no custom for removing shoes at the door. I mean, yeah, there are some people that like, visitors to take their shoes off before they get in the house. And others just aren't really bothered, are they? Hence, Alice crossed the foyer in her boots. She only removed them when she relaxed in her bedroom. That's fair enough. I do too. I like to relax in my slippers. Yeah. I love my slippers. They're so comfortable. Suddenly, she remembered something from her childhood. Well, that's a bit random, isn't it? That's quite random, that is. She used to enjoy the feeling of the cold hardwood floor on her bare feet and would walk around the foyer on particularly sunny days. Was that? But even then, she was the one who agreed to this. Exactly. Exactly. Indeed. Sunny cow. After her father affectionately scolded her for it, what the hell? She never did it again. Oh, so her father was a bit of a monster, shall we say. Sounds like it. Probably why she's a bit of a bitch these days.
そうだったわね。青子は結局
Oh
守ら
dear.
なかった。
Those two are never happy, are they? Never happy. She let out a quiet sigh. Alice's new roommate, whom she took on after coming to Japan, would not comply with her instructions. Oh dear.
落ち着かないものはしょうがない。
What's that supposed to mean? Ayako would say changing into her slippers. Oh, okay. Old habits die hard. Ayako might have found it natural to do so, given that she lived in a typical Japanese house for middle school. But every time Alice heard her flip-flopping through the foyer, she wanted to cancel their cohabitation. Oh dear. She's not happy, is she? By now, Alice was not particularly bothered by it anymore. Okie dokie. Gotten used to it, I suppose, after a while. Human adaptability was remarkable at times and ungracious at others. Ooh. The emotional attachments of the past had proved far too brittle under the weight of reality. Yeah, once again, they called it a bluebird. I think they're getting there. A little bluebird was perched on the banister. It's so cute. Its tiny chirping made Alice stop and look its way. It was just saying hello. Yes.
今夜は放っておくわ。今は青子の問題よ。
Oh. So do you think that a bird was wanting to go and spy on him then? Oh. He's Ayako's problem. Well, technically, he's both your problems. He witnessed something he shouldn't have done. Yeah. Oh, look, bluebird. The lack of feeling in her voice made the bird tilt its head as it sang, "Ah, sing to me, birdie, sing to me. Tweet, tweet, tweet." Wouldn't it be nicer if you could actually hear the bird? It'd be nice and relaxing, wouldn't it? If you could hear the actual bird itself. I do find birds chirping very relaxing, as long as they're not too loud, too noisy. Otherwise, I'd tell them to shut up. It trilled as though questioning its master's uncharacteristic leniency. Oh, okay.
約束は約束よ。今夜ぐらいは多めに見ないと。
Tolerate him, okay. You know, all she has to do is keep out of his way, basically. She does what she does, and he does what he does, and they don't come into contact. Just stay out of each other's way, and you'll be fine. It's as simple as that.
青子と彼はそれだけの活躍をしたのだし。
They did, yes. They did indeed go to such lengths. God, they've been through so much at that bloody park, amusement park. My goodness. House of Mirrors and God knows what else. Oh, yeah. Then that bloody puppet. Oh, that was awful. First time I saw that, I was like, oh, no way. That was awful. Just seeing all them legs. You're thinking to yourself, that's going to look awful. And it did. Oh, yeah. Still picture it now. She said to the bird, her voice betraying her discontent. If you win, I'll let you go. She would keep that promise, in spite of the unquenchable desire to fight that burned in her chest. Oh dear.
でもその後の処遇は別の話。
Oh, okay. There's no guarantees. Okay. No.
条件付きのゲームに勝ったぐらいで、いつまでも得意げでいられるのは心外だわ。
Okay. Not if she's going to do that though, go around chargely rubbing it in her face. It's like, she can't be that stupid. Alice is a psychopath. Confirmed. Oh, yeah, kinda. Perhaps it was perfectionism born on oh my goodness, bear with me. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm tongue-tied. Anyway, carry on. But apologies. Despite her prim demeanor, Alice Kuanji was a sore loser. Isn't she just? It did not matter to her whose magecraft was superior. Losing the game had proven hard to move on from. Well, that's her problem, nobody else's. She's the sore loser. Bear with me, guys. Well, I still can't even pronounce that. Fasted Isosness. Oh, yeah, that's still a no for me, that word. Still trying to pronounce it now whilst it's in chat. And I still can't. I apologise. Bastard. No, yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's not a word I like. I can't say it. I do apologise. The little bird fluttered its wings in agreement. Pronounce the id part like you're saying idiot. Oh, fast idiousness. That it? Fast idiousness? Did I say it right? Did I say it right? Fast idiousness? That it? Please say I got it right. Spot on. Yay! Yay, thank you for that, dear. Oof, I got it. Whether I remember that, though, that's the thing. Hopefully she doesn't say it again. But thank you for that, dear. That's the thing with these games. Some of them have really, like, long words for me, and some of them are very hard to pronounce for me. So you're going to have to bear with me with that. I do apologise. Drinking in Alice's contempt, it was itching to dive bomb the invader. No, leave him. It looked like a soldier saluting a superior officer as it preened itself. Leave him. I tell you now, leave him. You're cute, but I ain't having you do that. The bluebird turned to face its master. You're welcome. Oh, bless you. Alice's friend, so obvious she, is a little asshole too. Yeah. It looks cute, but it seems to be a little bit of an a-hole, doesn't it? Really. Not very friendly. Cute, but not friendly, unfortunately. Tweet, 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 tweet. See, I would love to be able to hear the actual bird itself instead of having to read out tweet, 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 tweet. I want to hear the birdie because hearing birdies is nice and relaxing. A cute little butthole. It's a butthole. It's still a butthole. Yeah. Indeed. I hate having to read out tweet, tweet, tweet when I want to be able to hear, because hearing that is relaxing. But no, I have to read it instead. Ruins it. His light-hearted tweeting seemed to display a desire to deal with Cerugio first thing in the morning. No. You're cute, but I ain't having that. Not in the slightest, birdie. I would happily knock you out, birdie. You're cute, but I am not having that. If you can hear bibbing outside, I apologise.
そうね。理由さえできたのなら、
Oh,
ビン
no,
なり
no,
本
no,
な
no,
り
no,
に
no,
入ってもらいましょう。
Oh, hang on. Oh, was that before we saw... This must be before we saw him put in a bottle then. She's put... If he gives a reason, let us put him in a bottle or perhaps a book. And we saw him at one point in a bottle. So this must have been before that happened. Oh my goodness. Well then what did he do though to be put in a bloody bottle? What did he do wrong? I'd love to know. Literally. What reason did he give to be put in a bottle? That is so rude. Except her words lacked any bite. So I'm guessing this was before that actually happened. And then something happened after that for him to be put in the bottle. Probably the same thing he did off Ayako. Nothing exactly, yeah. Well, I'm hoping we find out. Poor Oddbod. On the face of it, they were the chilling kind one might come to expect from a witch's lips. Then again, so tame as to remind you of a certain robin's flapping.
しばらくの話よ。けど、それも一時だけ。私の我慢も長くは続かない
Your
し。
patience has its limits, really. I think so. Everybody else's does as well, love. I bet deep down, Oddbod. Oh my god, I dread to think what he's thinking. Bless him. But he needs to leave that house. That's what I'm saying. He cannot stay there. Everyone has their limits.
だいたい、青子も人にかまけていられる立場じゃないわ。5日も
I
すれ
give
ば
her
思い
5
知るでしょ
days. Okay.
そうすれば。
Oh dear. Give her 5 days. Okay. Hey James, how you doing? When that time came, expelling him would be simple. Oh dear. Alice was well aware her roommate was a protagonist with no vision. Oh god. Someone kill this bitch. Or I'll just happily do it myself. The situation she'd created would not allow her to wait around. See, the thing that annoys me with this game, because a lot of games, like visual novels, you can actually choose like a certain path. I wish you could do that with this game. I really do. And then it would hopefully kill them both off. Hopefully, but you know, I can't do that. So yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, I wish there was a way that I could play this so then they'd both get killed off. Happily. I'd happily play it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one does not give me an option to choose different paths. And I wish it did. She could only afford to protect that boy for 3 or 4 days at the most. Pardon? Okay, so I'm guessing after 3 or 4 days something bad's gonna happen? Oh dear, 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 dear. Not good. Not good. Beyond that, Alice sensed Ayako would crack and say something like, "You take care of this, Alice." Oh dear. So then, if she does say that, then what's she gonna do? Kill him? Oh my goodness, I dread to think what's gonna happen. I hope you're well, James.
それまで待つか。あるいは、私の我慢が効かなくなるか。
God. We'll see what comes first, won't we? Really? My goodness.
どちらにしても、結果は変わらないわ。
Oh God. I don't like the sound of this, guys. Alice Karanji would suffer no more irritations. To what limit, though? I dread to think. And protecting a witness, let alone allowing them to live in her mansion, was an indignity. Yeah, but she was the one that offered. And now she's being a bitch about it. So at the end of the day, you're the one that offered. So don't start mouthing off. If you didn't want him there, don't offer. Simple as. It's about using your noggin, love. Use your brain. Something she doesn't use very often, by the sounds of it. Ooh. Alice looked up, fascinated by the dense fog that had crawled into the foyer. So this is the fog we're gonna say. Okay. What is Ayako doing? It's got to be something with her. Above the fireplace was a single mirror. Roughly 3 feet in diameter, it decorated the wall where one might find a painting. Its surface was faintly clouded and vaguely reflected the foyer's appearance.
スナークをなくした影響でしょうね。
Oh dear, never mind.
鏡の機能、しばらくは制御できないみたい。
Hang on, what? The mirror is out of commission for the time being. What do you mean by that? So confused. The little bird joyfully chirped at its master's mumbling. That bird needs to go, seriously. If Ayako maybe she's trying to scare Oddbod into staying in his room at night. It's her, maybe, you don't know. Hoping we find out. But maybe. The bird attempted to imply that there was no need for her to lift a finger, not if the nuisance would fall into the mirror of its own accord. Fall into the mirror. The magic mirror? Fall into the mirror. Must be a magic mirror somehow? I don't know. I don't know. Or perhaps, had the little bird had not sang, Alice would have come to the same conclusion. Hey up. I like that. Hey up. Little blue bird is a little blue bird. Yep. Yep. Not wrong. I don't like this bird. It needs to leave. For some reason, she recalled an earlier conversation. Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the frowniest of them all? Love it. She is.
これでも一番無難だと思う。
Oh. She's recalling a memory. Do you think this is the safest option? Oh yeah, because she was watching them, wasn't she? I think a lot of the time when they were in the amusement park, she was just sat there watching over them, wasn't she? I'm guessing she could hear everything that was being said. In response to her question, the boy inside the bottle shrugged his shoulders and answered, "Pardon? Oh, So this was when he was inside the bottle. Also, I think she just wanted to avoid accusations of being too harsh to an innocent boy. Killing him right away might make her look bad to the magic community, maybe. I don't know. I'm still, every now and then I'm thinking to myself, I'm so confused. So I'm guessing she's recalling a memory of like a conversation where he was inside the bottle. Right, okay. From his perspective, the city and the mansion were no different. It seemed that having just moved from the countryside, everything was something he had never seen before. Bless.
自慢できることじゃないが、まだ書き物さえ満足にできないし、都会のルールは複雑すぎて、
Oh, bless him.
何が正しいのかさえ区別がつかない。
Doesn't know right from wrong. Oh. Well, I'm sure he will at some point. More than embarrassment, his voice was full of resentment. He was angry about something, though Alice could not tell what. Maybe the fact he was put in a bottle? But
だから、どこにいても危ないことに変わりはないんだ。
oh, that's not a good thing. Knowing that, no matter where you go, you're always going to be in danger. That's not nice. Bless him. My little odd bod.
極端な話、道を歩くだけでも、人と話すだけでも不安になる。俺は、どこでだろうとうまくやっていける保証はないんだよ。
Oh, bless him.
けど、ここにはそんな奴に気を使ってくれる人がいる。気遣ってくれる理由は物騒なものっぽいけど、それは本当に贅沢なことだと思うんだ。
I can understand that, you know. Basically, if he's lucky, somebody might show concern for someone like him, you know. Bless him. Her eyes rolled up ever so slightly. Oh. Okay. Why though? Odd bod. Oh no, bless him. Those soft words were something she could not brush off. Good. Because they made sense to her. At least something did. Given that everything in the city was a danger to him, nothing had changed after coming to the mansion. In reality, he had no reason to fear this place in particular. Okay. I kind of disagree. Look who he's living with. If anything was different from the outside, it would be that someone here was his ally. With that view, he had been entirely sincere. His explanation hadn't contained any flattery towards Alice Kawanji, more pondering to Ayako Ozaki. Okay. He was simply speaking from the heart, like he does, bless him. He does that a lot. I like it here. Oh, I've loved him ever since he first came into this game. That's why I call him my little odd bod. Well, and because he tried to exit out of a window, which is a stupid thing to do. But there you go.
今、鏡に迷い込まれるのは迷惑ね。
Oh. Oh, what mirror though? Oh, excuse me. What mirror though? A little confused, won't I?
鏡の機能は侵入者の探索に専念させたいし、彼が迷い込みそうになったら止めてあげて。
What? I want to dedicate the mirror's function to searching for intruders. So if it looks like he's going to be swallowed up by it, don't stop him, will you? Oh, okay. Rude. Goodness. You didn't want him there, love. You shouldn't have offered. Jesus, Mary, Joseph. The bird shook its feathers at the strange instruction. Strange indeed. Not very nice either. Alice looked away from the mirror and continued her walk. I want to see what this mirror looks like. Maybe a bird. The bird chirped in protest. No, Mandy, she did not stop him. She said, did she? Do stop him? Oh, I read that wrong then. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. I read that wrong. Oh. Little blue butthole has to save him. Right, okay. Oh, I read that wrong. I do apologise.
あなたの仕事よ、ロビー。それぐらいの
Now
役に
she's
は
called
立
it
っ
a
て。
robin. Make up your mind. Is it a bluebird or is it a robin? Hey, Novi. How you doing? Literally, 1 minute it's called a bluebird. The next it's a robin. Call it what you like. Do you know what I mean? But it's a bluebird. No worries. It's surprised. Yeah, sorry. I generally thought that said don't stop him. Yeah. I hope you're well, Novi. Never, darling. When is Novi getting paid? Never. I hope you're well, dear. But yeah, she's now calling it a robin. It's like, well, make up your mind. It's either a bluebird or a robin, but to me, it's a bloody bluebird. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I like that. It is your job, Robin. At least get that right, would you? Oh my goodness. Novi is not getting paid here because he is not a mod here. That's true. That's true. Only mods, you know, have that privilege, you know. Leaving the bird with that icy retort, she vanished into the west wing. That's it. Go to your hellhole. Tell Silver I want $60. Tell yourself. I'm not being paid, but I don't care because just being here is fun. Oh, that's nice to know. That's nice to know. If I could afford to, guys, then I would pay you, but obviously, you know, with everything going up, you know, I do apologise. Tell him yourself, Mandy's not your go-between. Hey, I'm not a go-between for anyone. Seriously. Message him. Giving it Silver. When are you going to pay me? See, the little bird is cute, but it's a little shit right now. All that remained was the moonlight. Look at that little face. And the little blue. See, now they're calling it a bluebird. It's like, make up your mind. What about $100? Even if we had all the money in the world, I'd refuse. It'd be an insult to your channel. Oh, bless you. Think now they're calling it a bluebird. It's like, can you make up your mind? It's driving me crazy. And the little bluebird trembling, and yeah, it's trembling. A perilous prospect of oh my goodness. You can actually see it trembling. It's like, you know, like when it looks like it's gonna bloody explode. Exactly. You know, like when something gets like, you know, like in a cartoon, you see a little bird get bigger and bigger and bigger, just explodes. It looks like it's gonna do that. My goodness. My goodness. Wait, what if it's a bluebird, but she named it Robin? Ah, maybe. Hang on, have we finished a chapter? I can see, Mandy, it's weird. Yeah. Is that Are You For Real? Have we finished a chapter? I think we've finished a chapter, guy. Damn. Do you want to avert data? Yeah. Yeah. But unlike me, Silver listens to Mandy. That's why I can't tell him. But that would make her an idiot. It's clearly a fluffing boob. Exactly. 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 So I'm guessing we're on to the next chapter. Tell him yourself or keep working for free. End of discussion. Right, there you go. I can't say anything more than that. Nothing to do with me. Guessing we're on the next chapter, guys. Chapter 7. This would be. Ooh. Once, long ago, I saw a beautiful bird fly overhead. Not that bluebird, is it? Round and round, it circled the distant blue sky. How high it flew in this area when humans, not birds, reigned supreme. I absolutely love your new avatar, so pretty. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I had a friend do that for me. I want my Mac Novi hamburger. Oh, you've made your own. You've named a burger after yourself. Nice. And yet the bird was completely uninterested. Are we thinking this is the bluebird / Robin? In humanity's endless desire for expansion, our creation of even higher homes, or the smoke bellowing from industry's chimneys, the sky extends further than the eye can see. Oh, yeah, I think we're starting a new chapter, guys. It belongs to no one, not now, not then. Oh dear. You should try it, Mandy. It's the best hamburger. Oh, lovely. It's got any special sauce in it? Got any rabbit food? That's what I call lettuce, rabbit food. I tend to find in burgers they put too much lettuce in and it just falls out everywhere. Well, they do when I eat them anyway. The bird was a truly noble creature. I'm still thinking it's the bluebird. I could be wrong though. Flapping its wings powerfully across the wild, ancient sky. Excuse me. What? Until the sudden sound of cold iron. Did it just get shot? I think someone just shot it. Okay. A wing is shot. It's symmetry gone. Oh, it's symmetry gone forever. Oh no. Oh no way. Cruel and tragic. Its body plummets downwards. Oh no. Oh no, look at all them feathers. Not knowing its fate, the bird frantically beats its wings to the very end. I know. It's like, what is going on? I didn't expect chapter 7 to start like this. I really didn't. I really didn't. One moment soaring with eyes to the sky, the next crashing down to the dry, hardened earth. Oh, could you imagine? Awful. Awful. This was the dream I saw. Oh, goodness. No matter how much I thought about it, its details remained clouded. What did the bird look like, for instance? Honestly, this isn't nearly as bad as the thing with the cats. Oh my god, the first time I saw that section at the beginning, I had tears in my eyes, literally. I was like, how bloody dare you start a game off like that? It's like, nope, not having that. That was awful. Absolutely awful. Oh, over. Yeah, there you go. Chapter 7. Are you for real?
はい、今日の授業はここまで。
Oh, we're at school now. For it to be shot by a hunter, I doubt it was a bluebird. It had to be a much bigger bird. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what made me think of the bluebird, but yeah. So yeah, we're starting off at chapter 7. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there slowly. What's that? Alright, class dismissed. So we are at school at the minute. I've been asking that exact question this entire time game.
試験範囲の総まとめなんかやっちゃいましたけど、これうちのクラスだけですから、よそのクラスには内密にお願いしますね。担任特権と思ってください。
What? That's everything that would be on the test. Please don't share it with the other classmates, with other classes. Well, if we've been told to keep something to ourselves, we're going to be doing that. You're the only ones I'm telling. Think of it as a homeroom bonus. Oh, okay. I'm a little bit curious. Quite curious, you know, to find out what's going on.
ほら、原告の平均点ぐらいは学年一番にしておくと皆さんにも鼻が高いと思いまして。
So, yeah, basically, if they get the highest scores, they can brag about it to all and sundry, basically. We're halfway there. I just checked, and there are 13 chapters. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. We could be here a while longer then. I've literally been playing this for nearly a year, guys. I started this in December when it came out. This is ridiculous. But we will get there. We will get there. It's a very long game. But I don't mind. Yep, hang on, bear with me. Mr. Yamashiro chuckled as he finished. This was typical of the kind teacher responsible for year 2 class C, sorry. The master at relaxing his pupils. See, that's good. I like the fact that some teachers like to be able to try and relax their pupils. And, you know, make sure they're not stressed or anything like that. The last thing you need is stressed out pupils.
先生、口元に本音出てる。鼻を高くしたいのは私たちじゃないですよね。
Let me guess, Ayako? I think you've got that backwards, Mr. Yamashiro. I like this. You're the one who's after bragging rights. I don't know why I found that so funny. But yeah. Maybe that's true. Maybe.
鼻っていうかメンツですよね。先生、里中先生に嫌味言われてばっかりだし。
Oh. Oh. Whoops. Oh dear.
つうかはっきり言えばいいんすよ。お前ら頭悪すぎだって。いやまあ、うちのクラス見事なまでに体育会系ばっかりだけどさ。
This lot, honestly. Now that right there is a lie. Isn't this the same teacher who made Ayako the Oddbods guide? Yes. Yes, it is indeed. He was the one that rang her at stupid o'clock on her day off and said, "Can you be his guide?" He's the reason why they know each other. So yeah. That is so true.
いえいえ、テストの点数だけが学生生活ではありませんから、僕から言うべきことは何も。
That's true. Well, to be fair, she should have declined. Yeah. Yeah, I wish she had done. I would have got someone nicer to do it.
先生方もそこまで目くじら立ててるわけじゃないので、別にクラス全員が赤点でも僕の人生には何ら関わりはないんですけどね。
Oh my goodness. Teachers don't really care that much about your grades, you know. Whoops. Even if you all fail, it's not like anything bad will happen to us. Oh my god. I don't think Ayako thought of that being a possibility. No. My goodness, the way that teachers just come out with that. The fact he says teachers don't care about your grades. It's like, what? Rude.
しかし一方では一人厄介な御人がおりまして。
Oh, who's that? Is he gonna say Oddbod?
皆さんが選んだ全校生徒代表の方なんですが、
right, okay.
これが恐ろしいのなんの。
I thought he was gonna say Oddbod then, but it's not him. Her. So I'm gonna say Ayako.
テストの点数が低いのは生徒ではなく教育する側が無能だからです。教育委員会への報告準備はいつでもできていますので。
Whoops! Oh my goodness!
日夜脅してくるんですよ。
Daily to report him to the Board of Education. Oh no way! Apparently claiming that his students' grades are the result of poor instruction rather than lack of studying. My goodness. Whoops. So basically on a daily basis, she threatens him with being reported. My goodness. I've got to knock that bitch out. Like, expel her.
それでも生徒たちが治らないようなら、その時は直接私が監督します。とか、生徒としてどうなんですかね、あれ。
She said if student scores don't improve, she'd come and supervise my classes herself. What kind of student even says such a thing exactly? Oh my goodness, what the hell? What the hell? The warm atmosphere in the room suddenly fell below freezing. I'm not surprised with that little conversation. The students of Class C now knew who their true enemy was. Great.
ああ、そっか。山城先生生徒会の顧問だったっけ。ナムナム。さすがは応援団を立ち直らせた女傑。教師一人退職に追い込むなど造作もね。
Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to force a teacher out of their job as well. So she has zero trouble saying to a teacher but couldn't tell him to shove it when he makes her do his work on the weekend. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yep, exactly. Weird, isn't it?
やっぱりな。会長絶対年サバ読んでるって。
Oh my
あの
god.
迫力、同年代と思えねえし。
She guesses people's age with 100% accuracy. Okay. Well, saying that she is a witch, so maybe she has that ability. So, you know, just saying. Lazy writing alert. Lazy writing alert. Oh dear.
ほら、うちの女子と比べると特に、こう、おっぱい的に
Oh no. Bloody boys. Trust them. My goodness.
先生、木の実だけでも A 組に引き取ってもらえませんか？そりゃ男子はみんな猿ですけど、こいつだけレベルの違う猿ですよ、絶対。
Well, there you go.
あれ、でも女子、A 組だけどあんまり成績良くねえよな。中の上ぐらいじゃなかったっけ
Oh dear. Well, he's not wrong.
そうだけど、別にいいんじゃない？塾も行ってないし、生徒会仕切ってたまにバイトまでしてるんだから。あれで学年トップだったら逆に気持ち悪すぎ。
Well, my goodness. Dumbass. That's nice, isn't it? Calling somebody a dumbass. My goodness.
だよな。周囲は副会長に任せとけばいいんだよ。
Yeah, I like that. We should leave the good grades to the vice president.
まあまあ皆さん、噂話はそのあたりで。地獄耳という言葉もありますから。
Talk, mate. My goodness.
じゃあ、それなりに復習をよろしく。あんまり点数が悪いと、冬休みそのものがなくなりますからね。
That's charming, isn't it? If your grades don't improve, then winter vacation gets cancelled. Okay. That's nice to know.
あ、それとしずきくん、
Oh,
ちょっといいですか？
oh dear. Whoopsie. Mr. Yamashiro gathered his things and beckoned for Savugio to join him in the hallway. Oh dear. What now? There were no other students to be seen, despite it being break time between classes. Oh dear. Voices were audible in the distance. The hall itself felt strangely quiet and calm. Perhaps it was due to the sense of confinement created by the lack of windows. Well, lack of windows don't really help. Let's be honest. Usually, students spent their breaks either in the classrooms or on the veranda. Ooh, veranda?
何ですか、山城先生。
Me thinking, what now? What have we done?
いえ、そう大した用事じゃないんですけど
Nothing
ね。
major. Okay. That's good to know.
試験前にこんな話をするのもデリカシーがないんですが、気になったので。どうだろう、学校には慣れたかな？
How would we say it's going? Getting there. Got on the wrong side of a couple of people, but you know, as you do. Though his level of concern from a teacher startled him, Rijo felt reassured. Ah, I think a veranda is a balcony. Not sure though. I did think that. Oh, veranda. Take tea on the veranda. Maybe. I may have to Google that later. It was only natural. Oh, no. After having had to deal with such difficult personalities lately, Mr. Yamashiro's trivial questions were refreshing. No, wait, it's like a porch. Oh, I like that. No, wait. Okie dokie.
はい。学校の作りや決まりなら自分なりに分かってきました。友達も増え
Yeah,
まし
he's
た
made
し。
some friends and some enemies as well. Yeah. Bless him.
そっか、それはよかった。うちのクラスは口の悪い面々だけど、
Yeah, they
その
can
分
mouth
気を
off
使
a
わな
bit,
くていい
can't
から
they?
ね。
Don't
しず
take
き
them
くん
too
と相性が
seriously.
良くて助かったよ。
Try not to. A roofed platform outside the house, level with the ground. Okie dokie. Yeah. Just when I heard veranda, I was like, what? What's a veranda? My goodness. Oh, bless him. He looks a bit shocked. What's going on there? Bless him. Ryujo's eyes shone brightly in appreciation. He looks shocked more than appreciated. In Ayako's words, Mr. Yamashiro was a brutish, forgettable, downright. Oh my god. He's not the nicest, is he? Detestable man who did not even deserve the title of teacher. But Tsurujo found him considerate in his own way. I don't think he. That face, I know, looks hilarious, doesn't it? I myself don't think that bloke should be a teacher. No, I don't think he should.
アルバイトもほどほどにね。試験前だって言えば、大抵のところは休ませてくれるから、あまり無理はしないように。
Yeah, but if he needs to work, he needs to work. Do you know what I mean? Bless him. But can he? Now that he's there, can he actually do his part-time jobs? Is he allowed to leave the house? God knows.
また試験で困ったことがあったら周りに相談しなさい。一人で悩んでいても時間の無駄だよ。ほら、
Well,
学校っていう
he
のは
won't be asking
話し相手
Ayako.
にだけは困らないから。
That's for sure. Well, I should hope not anyway. With a wave of his hand, Mr. Yamashiro was gone. That's it. See you, mate. Bye, sir. The pure-hearted Tsurujo gave him a solemn nod as if to say he accepted the advice of his so-called forgettable teacher and went back into his classroom. And the point of that little conversation was... Goodness, did he have to pull him out of class for that? Really? And then...
女のことで相談だ
No, he didn't mean advice like that. Oh my god, he meant advice about exams. Oh my god. The teacher meant any advice with exams, not girls. Oh my god. Dude, honestly. The teacher meant with exams, not girls. What is this boy on? Seriously. What is he on? Actually, I think they said he could still leave the house for school and work. So as long as he comes back to the mansion at night. Okay. Gotcha. But yeah, that teacher directly said if he had any problems about exams and they needed advice for them to go to different students. He didn't say if you needed advice about girls, go to students. I didn't hear that. I just heard advice for exams or school in particular, not girls. What is this boy on? Seriously. Tsurujo had not wasted a moment in putting Mr. Yamashiro's advice into practice. Yeah, get the advice right though. I don't remember him saying anything about girls.
そうらしい。難問にぶち当たっているんだ。
Oh, bless him.
深く考えてみて気づいたんだが、どうも自分は発想が貧困らしい。
I think a lot of males feel like that about us women. You know, that they're no good at figuring us out. I think a lot of males feel that way. They think that we're hard to, you know, figure out for some reason. I don't know why. Tsurujo averted his eyes out of shame over his lack of insight.
いや、
Bless
豊
him.
かだと思ってたことがびっくりなんだけど。まあいい。こっち来い。
Oh, really? Okay. But you could have fooled me. I thought you were a man with the lady. You were a man with the ladies. Well, you came to the right guy. Follow me. Oh God, what now? Is this going to be a bad idea? Maybe. Shocked as he was, Kinami grabbed Tsurujo by the shoulder and pulled him over to the wall. I think half the problem is some women expect men to be mind readers. True. Instead of just telling them what they want. That is true actually. Very, very true. Very, very true. Kinami had nearly burst out laughing when Tsurujo, with a straight face, had admitted his difficulty with girls, but he realized it was the first time Tsurujo had ever turned to him for advice. Well, just appreciate it. Someone's turned to you for advice. Just be happy about it. And be nice about it. Tsurujo was always able to break down any task at his part-time jobs into bite-sized pieces, but he was clearly struggling with a different problem now. Oh. This was going to take some serious effort. Oh dear. Like, how is it fair for a woman to get mad at a dude for not knowing what I want when he can read your dumped mind? Oh, goodness. Yeah. I suppose a lot of women are quite hard to try and understand, aren't they, really? Yeah.
で、なんかやっちまったのかよ。
Oh no. Bless him.
うーん。
I didn't screw up
これか
yet.
らやるのか
Oh,
もしれ
bless
ない。
him. He hasn't, basically he's saying, I haven't yet, but it could happen. Oh. But what, I don't understand. About girls, is he on about the two girls he's living with? He wants to understand them more? Maybe.
木の実、
Bless him.
例えばの話、マッドベアにハリセンボンみたいな
Oh
女
no!
の子が入ってきたとする。
No way! Let's say a girl walked into the mad bear who's as prickly as a porcupine. Oh my goodness. Did he literally just say that? No way.
その子は俺が嫌いで、マッドベアから出て行ってほしいようなんだけど、
Then you kind of
俺
have
は
to
マッドベ
respect
アを
her
やめるわけ
wishes
にはいかない。
and leave. Yeah, just you'd have to respect her wishes and just leave. But he probably wouldn't, because this is Oddbod. Tsurujo explains that he couldn't just quit his part-time job at the restaurant. He needed the money. Don't we all? Konami grunted a few times to indicate he was still following Sarugio's story. Just a grunt here and a grunt there. Oddbod's not wrong, is he? No, true. True. You're not wrong there.
つまりその女を追い出したいと。
逆だ。なんとか認めてもらいたい。
Oh, it's someone at work. I want her to be okay with me working there. Oh,
隠していたけど、俺はその女の子が嫌いというわけじゃなくて。
okay. I sort of don't not like her. Okay. Okay. Bless him. Richo, bless him, furrowed his brow. Oh, bless him. Starling, how are you doing? I hope you are well. Welcome to the stream. We are playing. Oh yeah, because you haven't seen this game before. This is Witch on the Holy Night. It's basically a visual novel. It's basically one of those comfy, nice streams where it's chilled, no stress. It's just me playing this for you guys, reading bits and bobs. So yeah. Oddbod doesn't like her. Oh, thank you, Game Jesus. I don't know. This dude confuses me, but I hope you are well, Starlink. Yeah, it's a little something different. I think you popped in when I was playing Fall Guys. So, yes, it's a little different to Fall Guys, but I am playing Fall Guys on Saturday. Yeah, as I couldn't do it Wednesday. Konami could not help but laugh at his friend's lack of manly resolve in his answer. Girls were the one area where his skills and experience would triple those of Sarujo. So he thinks. Maybe they're not. Wait, why do I get the feeling he's talking about Alice and not Ayako? Oh, I bloody hope not. I do hope not. My goodness. Okay.
なんだよ。要はナンパかよ。むしろ仲良くなりたいってわけ？
I think he wants to get along with her. Given that Oddbod seems to have zero skills in that regard, I'm not impressed. Oh, dear. Sarujo wasn't sure how to respond. Bless him. He nodded slowly without really understanding the implication of what Konami had said. Basically, just nod and agree. Bless him.
けど、どうすればいいのかわからない。そもそもどうやって同い年の女の子と仲良く話ができるんだ？
Then he's having trouble. Yes. We'll just talk to them. Get to know them. See if you've got anything in common. You know, any hobbies or anything like that. Just talk to them. You know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
クラスの女どもとは話してんじゃん。あれでいいんだっつの。俺は羨ましいっつの。
Oh. You make all the other guys look bad. Oh no. Whoops.
持ち前の天然系で押してけばいいべ。
Oh no. Just keep being your usual clueless self. Oh, that's a bit rude. Oh.
山育ちってのは希少なアイデンティティだと思うぜ。珍しいものは生かさないとさ。
Mr. Mysterious, I like that.
そうかな。珍しいというのはあんまりいいことじゃない気がする。
Well, there you go.
だいたい、そもそも嫌われている場合はどうすればいいんだ？クラスのみんなは親切だけど、相手はハリセンボンだ。
Who is he talking
いや、
about?
この際ハリネズミでもいい。
Oh, a thorny beast. Oh dear. Maybe a hedgehog is a better metaphor. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whoopsie. Why don't I like this?
そういう場合はめげなきゃいいんだよ。相手が折れるのを待つって寸法だな。トゲだけに。
If it's who I think it is, I don't think they're going to come around too easily. But I'm hoping that I'm wrong. Really hoping that I'm wrong. Sergio's brow sunk deeper still. Oh
この
dear.
例え話はダメだ。
All those abstract metaphors are too much for me. Oh dear. Bless him. He needed more concrete material to work with. Yeah, pretty much. Now I'm imagining both Ayako and Alice as angry Amy Roses. Yeah, I'm not liking this.
ばっか。女なんてのは機嫌を取ってればいいんだよ。
Yeah, make the effort. You know.
まずは女の趣味とか大事にして
Exactly,
る
that's
もんと
what
か
I
聞
said.
いて
Ask her
そ
her
こをフォロー
hobbies.
すればいい。
You know,
自
see if
分
there's
の都
anything
合
you've
よ
got
り
in
相手の
common.
都合だ。まずは外堀から攻めろってことだな。
Just see if, you know, there are things she likes that you like as well. You know, just talk to them, get to know them. You know, angry at Amy Roses. Oh dear.
外堀外回りか。
Yeah, kinda. Because he can be quite direct, can't he? With some things. Let's face it. He can be quite direct. A lot of the time. Bad advice. Do not listen. Exactly. Abort mission. Yeah, abort. Abort. Just walk away. Don't listen. Honestly, why would you ask this dude for advice? Because it's not going to go well, is it? Really, it's not going to go well at all. Bear with me. Just going to have a sip of my drink. Yeah, that is very bad advice. Do not listen. Just walk away.
もち。その後は、まあ、結局はこれが一番効果的なんだけどな。
Bribery,
袖
oh
の
my
下
god.
ってやつプレゼントで釣れ。
Goodness gracious me. Bribery. Oh goodness. You got to shower her with presents. Oh god. Yeah, but then we get, you know, the blokes sometimes get moaned at because they, you know, if they give them presents, some girls are like, "Oh, what do you want?" or "What have you done?" Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Literally any other girls would be, yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah. These two, nope, exactly.
その時の需要と供給さえ合えば、嫌われてても受け取ってもらえる。受け取らせちまえば、あとはそれが義理になるってもんだ。
Okay. Yeah, this dude needs to be quiet. Yeah, I just literally don't. Why did he even ask him for this sort of advice? I wouldn't have if I was him. Yeah. Bad advice. Konami then proclaimed with an odd sense of pride that this approach had resulted in only failure for him. Exactly. If it resulted in failure for you, why advise him to do it? That's ridiculous. If it failed for you, mate, then it's probably going to fail for him as well. You know. Ridiculous.
けど問題
Okay,
があ
now
る木の実
that could actually work. A nicely wrapped time bomb. Oh, lovely. Leave it in a room where they both are. And so it's a lovely present for you too for having me here. But let me stay here. Then quickly walk out. Boom. Yep. Boom. It just goes up. And so do they. He runs out the house, literally. And boom. It goes up. I would love that. I like that idea. A nicely wrapped time bomb. I like that idea. Oh, what was that? That's just one problem. Oh, what's that then?
確かにご飯とか、そういうのをおごってもらうと嬉しい。けど、
Oh, okay. Where's he going with this?
そんな金はないってんだろ。
Oh, bless.
わかってるわかってる。仕方ないね。そういうしずきくんのために一丁割のいいバイトを紹介してやろ
Oh,
うじゃねえの
okay.
よ。
What's he been up to?
ん
He's like, excuse me, what? It's like, how dare you? They slid from the side of the classroom deep at the one corner. Yeah, because two blokes in one corner just like whispering isn't an odd thing to say, is it? You know, whisper, whisper. To in front of the lockers where no one ever stayed for long. I wonder why. It would be days before Sarujo realized the suggestion he was receiving was of the illegitimate kind, the kind he should not have shared with anyone. Lady Leomon is rolling her eyes at this chump. Yep. Yep, yep. Oh, we're back at the mansion. That night, dinner at the mansion was a feast of bread. Lovely. Oh, here we go. Soft slices lay stacked in the centre of the table. Not poisoned, is it? Oh my god, could you imagine? Surrounded by various coloured jams. I like raspberry and strawberry jam. I do. In a bowl was salad, mainly lettuce. I like not a lover of lettuce. I call it rabbit food. I do. I call lettuce rabbit food. With a small plate of unevenly cut ham. I do like ham though. I like jam and I like ham and I like bread. Oh yeah. Saruccio may have had no frame of reference for what an average family dinner should be, but he could tell that this was the most certainly not normal. Yeah, it's not normal. In truth, it was a first-rate case of laziness. Well, there you go. I'm guessing they're not ones that like to cook properly. Oh dear.
チョコのペースト切れたままじゃん。
Criminal! Out of chocolate spread. That is criminal. If I was stood there and she had said that to me, I'd knocked her out and said, you go get me some. I demand chocolate spread.
アリス、新しいの買っておいてって言わなかった？
Uh-huh. Why is it always Alice's job to buy food? You both live there? Why didn't you buy any? It's like, you know, share the food, you know, share the money. You know, if you use something, replace it. It's as simple as that. If something has gone completely, replace it. It's not hard. My goodness.
今日は一日部屋にこもっていたから。
Oh, what's that then? I've been locked away in my room all day. Is there a reason for that?
第一、チョコレートを食べるのはあなただけよ。
Oh, she only
自
eats
分の
it.
もの
That's
は
fair
自
enough.
分で調達をするべきね。
That's fair enough. If she's the only one that eats it, then fair enough. Then she should buy it. And that's her fault for finishing it and not replacing it. That is her fault entirely. Yes. For these two girls, however, this dinner seemed to be completely normal. It seems like it. Yeah. They had a system of irregularity, taking turns of being in charge of meals, and tonight was Alice's turn. Yeah. It seems that way. Normally, she would spend as little time and effort as possible, only truly applying herself when there was something to celebrate. Seriously, I want to know how these two ended up living together. Like, do they even like each other? It doesn't seem like it. No, I don't think they do. There's been times in this game where you send little flashbacks and they actually despise each other. They don't like each other. They just put up with each other. They're living together. Yeah, they despise each other, but they tolerate each other. Let's just say that they tolerate each other because they live together. So yeah, why they've done that though, I do not know. If I didn't like someone or didn't tolerate them, I wouldn't bloody live with them. Goodness, that's just outrageous. Of course, Sarujo was none the wiser to Alice's unique approach to food preparation. He stood there to say, what's going on? For him, it was a plain, lackluster meal, yes. Basically, not a lot of effort has gone into it. Let's just say that. And when it came to dinner, that was even more lazier. Unless it's an I respect you but don't like you thing. Maybe. Maybe. Not saying anything to each other was another. Oh my god, yeah. It's literally in silence. It's like, why do that? It's like uncomfortable for him, surely. An uncomfortable silence. Goodness. The sounds of cutlery, the scraping of chairs, and the tick-tock of the clock were the only things to be heard in the sunroom. Awkward. Yep. Sarujo himself had already eaten. At this moment, he was watching the goings-on from the drawing room. That must be so awkward. So awkward.
宗十郎、9時からアルバイトでしょ？行ってらっしゃい。
Oh.
私たちのことは気にしないでいいから。
Oh, thank you then. I'm off then. See ya. Let me go to work. Thank you. Bye bye.
ああ、じゃあ行ってくる。
Don't complain. I would have gone, yeah, fine, that's fine, I'm off, see you later. You know. And he gone. Sarujo donned his coat with a goodbye nod. Yeah. Like, see you later, girls. Enjoy your awkward silence for the evening. And Sarujo glanced again at the sunroom. He momentarily locked eyes with Alice. Or so he imagined. Oh my goodness, what? No, please no. Don't you dare. She had been ignoring him all day. Don't complain, love. I wouldn't. She's not a nice person. And not just refusing to talk to him, she had avoided him so much so as to not look at him all day until this very moment. Oh, is that why she locked herself in her room, was it? To avoid him completely? I still don't understand it though. If you're going to avoid somebody completely, why offer them to stay there? I don't understand whatsoever. If she didn't want him there, why offer for him to stay there? I don't get it. He could understand if he was annoying her as the outsider in the mansion, but he felt no animosity in her gaze just now.
今の様子を見てたのかな?
Don't know. Sarujo looked nervously at his surroundings for a moment before heading to the foyer. Because she's a nasty witch. That's making other people miserable. Yeah, you've got a point there. Alice only let her gaze return to normal when she was completely sure he was gone. It's like I say, why let him stay there? Seriously. It's ridiculous. Yep, so much drama. Yep. You don't need the drama. Keep the drama out of it. No one likes drama. Aiko was appalled by Alice's brazen display. Oh, bless. So much so, her Immaculate veneer of apathy crumbled. Oh
何
dear.
献立に不満でもあるの青子。
Oh, still upset over tonight's lack of chocolate. I would be. No chocolate, excuse me. Go out and buy some.
もちろんあるけど、
I
いつも
swear
の
to
ことだし
God,
慣れて
if
る
he
わよ。
ends up falling for either of these witches, I'm going to scream. Yeah, I really hope not. Honestly, hope not. I will go nuts if he does. I would be, but I'm so over expecting other people to pull their weight. Oh dear. Okay. Oof, busted.
私が呆れてるのは、あんたの意地の悪さの
That's
方。
it. Don't get her angry, please. Don't get her angry, please. We don't need her being angry. Please don't. Don't agitate her. That's not a great thing to do. My goodness.
徹底的に無視してるくせに、相手の反応を伺ってるなんてめめしくない？
True.
罠張って待ち受けるようなもんじゃない。
Oh God. That pretty sissy of you. That's different. Watching his every move. Yeah. Pretending to ignore him while watching his every move. It's like, what's with that? You wouldn't like her when she's angry. Wait. I don't like her now. No, neither do I. Never have
彼の
done.
反応なんて探ってないわ。そもそも興味がないもの。それと、今のは差別発言ね。めめしいという表現は女性軽視に過ぎるわ。
Mind how you use the word sissy. It reeks of sexism. How? How? I don't understand. How? I'm so confused.
今の場合なら、あなたは矛盾していると言ってちょうだい。
Okay, she wants to say a different word. Okay.
うわ、自覚ありときた。
Oh no! Look who suddenly found a soapbox. Oh God. Choosing not to rise to her roommate's jibe, Alice resumed eating. Anako tore off pieces of bread and ate them one by one, anger still visible on her face. Yeah, I bet. Actually, that word reeks of homophobia. If you're trying to sound smart, get it right, ladies. Yeah, exactly.
じゃあここからは、青崎青子としてじゃなく、共犯者としての質問ね。
Oh. Forget whatever issues you and me have for a minute. Say they do have issues. We know that. We definitely know that. Take some time to advise someone who knows a thing or two about messing with that boy. Yeah, you do. That's out of order. I think I found a new wallpaper for my iPad. That face.
アリス的に彼を見逃していいと思える判断材料
Or
はな
maybe
い？
just let him go. Let him go home. Don't cut him some slack. Just let him leave. He's done nothing wrong. Poor boy. He's done nothing wrong. Just let him leave.
ありえないけど、実は彼も魔術師でした。なんてオチであったとしても、
Ooh,
ここに住まわせるのは容認できない？
that's a good point, actually. Hypothetically, let's say it turns out that he's a mage too. Would you be okay with him living here? That is true. Oh. Her opinion could change of him if that was true. But we don't know.
その理由なら認めるわ。彼を許すのではな
Oh.
く、そんなことに気づかなかった私たちへのペナルティとして。
Yeah, but we don't even know if he is. Yeah, let's face it. Don't know yet.
そうね。今のは絶対にありえない話だけど、それと同
Yeah,
じ
burn that
に
bridge when
絶
or
対
if
の
you
結
come
論
to
も
it,
またないわ。
basically.
彼がここに住む選択を飲む場合すらあるかもしれない。気の迷いは私にだってあるのだし。
Yeah, you do reserve to have those rights, but you were the one, like I keep saying, you were the one that said he could stay. If you weren't happy with it, you shouldn't have offered. I'm wondering if Oddbard could only see the magic stuff because he has some. Oh, he has some. Yeah, maybe some sort of power. Maybe. I don't know.
そういうことよ。
Yeah, we agreed. Just nod and agree.
今は私との義理とかプライドで冷静を保
Keep
って
your
る
chilly
あんただけど、
distance.
あいつの努力次第で少しは。それは諦めて。彼が何をしようと無駄だから。
That's a bit rude. He'll never change. There's nothing wrong with him, bless him.
あなたも知っていると思うけど。
Alice had never been the type to let her guard down around others. The young witch despised humans. Lovely. Having recreated so many of their objects and fairy tales.
そんなのあんた個人の
wizards,
トラウマでしょ。
warlocks,
自分の意固地さを魔女の血統云々で棚上げ
could
す
be
るのは
anything
それこそめめ
magical
しいわ。
that isn't a mage. So true. So true.
いいじゃない。嫌いなら嫌いではっきりしてれば。
My goodness.
私が気に食わないのはね、あんた
True.
のどっちつかずの
Come
態
out
度よ
both、ways.
アリス。
One or the other. Make up your mind.
どっちつかずの態度？そう。無視するなら徹底して無視してやれって言ってるの。
Exactly. Gonna ignore him. Completely ignore him. Don't speak to him.
ガチガチに守りを固めて、そのくせ縄文だけ開けて、獲物が油断して入ってきたら串刺しにする気満々とか、相棒として見てられないわ。
It's like, make up your mind. If you're gonna ignore him, then just do it. Don't say anything to him.
あいつにできることなんて、閉ざされた門を開けることぐらいだっていうのに、
If you
そ
don't
の
want
機
him
会さ
there,
えなく
once
すの
he's
はど
out
うなの？
working, shut the door. Lock the door. That way he can't get back in.
ごめんなさい、青子。もう少し簡単に言って。
Okay, so help, I'm trapped by a sleepy. Oh, a sleepy fairy kitten. Oh, bless. Oh, bless.
その例えは、
Is that baby Teddy? Oh, bless him. Say that again in plain English. Can you not understand what she's saying? Alice seemed unable to grasp Ayako's metaphor. It would seem that way. Meanwhile, Ayako had had it up to here with her roommate's lack of self-awareness and was starting to lose her cool.
だから、
As we can
興
tell,
味ない
look
と
at
か
that.
言っておきながら粉かけるなってこと。あんなにチラチラ盗み見たら、あいつ変に勘違いしちゃうかもしれないで
Exactly.
し
He
ょ。
could get the wrong idea. Yes, it is actually. Oh. Bless. Okay, shit. This hasn't saved yet, and Silver has gone live. Whoopsie. This game needs to hurry up and save.
アリスはああ見えて、本当は自分
It's
と仲
annoying.
直りしたがってい
It's
るに違い
annoying
な
that
い。
I can't
じゃあ
physically
早
save
速
it
部屋
when I
に押
want
しかけて
to.
みよう。
It
とか。
saves when it wants to. So he's probably thinking Alice looks like she wanted to patch things up. True. Maybe I should go stop by her room. Or even worse.
そういうことになるの？
Oh dear, oh dear.
なる。少なくとも私だったらいい加減イライラして、話があるなら校舎裏まで来いって決着つけかねないレベル。この毒。
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Smacking you senseless. Oh my goodness.
そうだったのね。気をつけるわ。
Thank you.
別に彼と話をする気はないんだし、私も彼を見ていたというより、
And yet,
彼の手足を見て
why
いた
is she
のだ
looking at
し
his。arms and legs? Why look at someone's arms and legs? I don't understand that. Bit of an odd one, but okay.
手足って
なんで？
Exactly. Why would you?
手足は手足よ。彼個人には思うところはないけど、
Oh my
あ
god.
の夜の
Did
出来
something
事はま
bad?
だ
I
記憶
can't
に
remember.
新しいから。
I don't know if we know what happened was it whilst he was in the bottle?
それが少しだけ気になって、つい視
My
線で追
god.
っていたのね。
I'm
あ
so
の夜って
confused.
遊園地のこと？なん
Oh,
かしたっけあい
hang
つ？
on. Oh. Is she going to tell us? Blah, blah. Bear with me. Alice's expression soured. So, what she... I'm confused. She still felt the sting of her defeat.
飛んだでしょ、彼。
Oh, yeah. In the amusement park, he literally just flew in the air. But that was because of that... oh, what did we call it? That evil egg or something like that? Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah. What did we call it? Did we call it the evil egg or something like that? I can't remember what we used to call it now. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm just trying to think what we used to call that egg. I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, that egg saved him. Yeah, that egg was the reason why we were able to go from one end of the park to the other in the air. It kind of like saved us from falling. Oh, what you call it now, though?
レ
We
ー
had
ル
a
の
word
上か
for
ら
it, didn't we?
私
We had a
のダン
name
プテ
for
ィ
it,
に
you
向
and
かっ
me.
て。
そんなこと言ってたわね。勢いでつい1メートルぐらい
Yeah.
だから飛んじゃったとか。
Yeah, exactly. Evil Leggy is evil. Yeah, there we go. Evil Leggy. Yeah. Aiko had not actually seen it in person, luckily. All she knew was that the spell she had placed on Serugio was part of the reason he survived that jump of death. Yes. I could go for an evil Eggy on it. No way. Alice, on the other hand, had observed the whole scene from the clock tower. Yes, she was there. She was there. She was just sat there watching everything that happened. It had only lasted an instant. But it happened. It did happen. But it had burned itself into her mind's eye. More than when her precious moon had fallen at Ayako's hands. And Flat Snark had come tumbling down.
でも、それがどうしたの？卵の敵討ちってわけ？
Oh no. That's what... Oh yeah, I think that's what's happening. She wants revenge. That's what it is.
ダンプティは壊れるのが仕事だから、敵討ちも何もないわ。
Okay.
ただ、人間の体ってあんな風に動くんだなって。
Okay. As it goes, for someone with as little human interaction as Alice, Sergio's leap must have appeared quite remarkable. Yeah. Particularly because his legs were orders of magnitude less capable than those of an animal in the forest. And yet, even with such feeble legs, with those meek arms of his, he managed to fly through the open air like a bird. It was magic. It was to do with that evil leggy thing. To her, it was akin to the feeling city folk get when they see a wild creature in its natural habitat.
気にしないで。機会があるならもう一度見たいと思っただけ。
So she was basically intrigued by it. That's what that was. She was intrigued by it.
別に彼に何を期待しているわけじゃないわ。
Oh. When I say human, I am not referring to him. Okay.
なるほど。アリスのプロイって大体が人型じゃないしね。単に物珍しさで見ていただけか。
Ayako sighed and released the tension from her shoulders. She was disappointed to discover that Alice's behaviour stemmed from simple curiosity, like that of a child with a new toy. Oh dear. And Alice was in no position to take issue with her reaction. And how could she? She was not entirely sure what it was that she herself was feeling. Well, there you go.
夕食、明日は私が作るから。
What you're having? Something simple again?
試験前だってのに、こんなしょぼくれたもん食べさせられたら、一夜漬けする気合も湧かないわよ。
ご自由に。私も手が空いて助かるわ。
Everyone likes a little bit of free time, don't they? Night came and went in the mansion. For better or worse, the disturbances caused by the foreign invader had not yet caused the kettle to boil over. Why didn't I understand that? There you go. Not saving. Oh, I thought it was going to save. I thought it was going to be nice to me and save. Never mind. The next morning at 6:30, blimey, as sunlight spread out across the sky, Sarujo walked to school with Ayako in the chilly morning air. I wouldn't walk with her. Bloody hell, I'd walk behind her. Miles behind her.
いい
Jesus, Mary Joseph.
洋館にいるときは、極力一人に
Oh,
ならない
that's
こと。
it. You've been warned. Literally, you've been warned. Don't be in the house by yourself. It was her intention to keep Sarujo safe until he left the mansion. Why, though? What does she know that he doesn't? That's what gets me. Nonetheless,
眠い。6時から登校とか、あんたも働き者ね。
exactly, why are they going so early? I don't get it. Why are they going so early?
そうでもないよ。30分仕出しを手伝うだけだし。
Oh no! Oh, so why's she gone with him then? If he's doing a 30-minute shift, helping with deliveries, why's she gone with him? Silly mare. She should have stayed in bed a bit longer. His work ethic was a little too strong for a student entering finals.
それより青崎、無理してないか？別にこっちに付き合うことないんだぞ。
I was going to say, yeah, I mean, you know, he's out and about. Alice is nowhere in sight. Just go home, go back to bed, leave him alone. My goodness.
ご心配なく、生徒会室で仮眠取るから。約束だし、門までは一緒に行くわよ。
Yeah, but for how long? Because he's got to do a 30-minute shift at work, doing deliveries, then go to school. So is she going to do that with him? Go, honestly. But internally, Ayako was worried. She's actually worried. What traps did her roommate have in store for him? Why does she care? Why is she starting to care? She could not imagine Alice had planned anything to go down in the woods, but she wanted to be safer than sorry. The least she could do was accompany Sarujo to school. That much she was firmly committed to. Yeah, but like I said, he's not going straight to school. He's got half an hour to do like a shift, and then go to school. Is she going to be there constantly when he does his jobs, when he goes to work? Any traps that presented themselves could then be dealt with on the spot. Okay. Well, not dealt with so much as destroyed, since that was Ayako's forte. But that would be enough to keep him safe for the time being. Oh, I don't like this.
帰り道に関してはアリスもそこまで暇ではないと信じるしかないんだけど。
Oh, goodness gracious me. Doesn't sound good, does it? He's like, okay then. If Alice was willing to put all her energy into a new trap after the first had failed, then they were as good as dead anyway. Oh god. Great. But Ayako would cross that road when she came to it. Exactly. It all depends on how deep Alice's dislike of Sarujo really went. I have no idea whatsoever. It would have to be enough to make her abandon her pride as a witch. Something she had protected. Yeah, I was going to say, she would have done, wouldn't she? If that were the case, Ayako knew she would never be able to keep him safe. The moment 24/7 protection became necessary was the moment she had failed. Oh my goodness. Her character led her to focus on what she could do in the here and now and ignore the rest. Oh my goodness. And this current plan of hers was her best attempt at doing right by everyone. So she thinks. So she thinks. They left behind the Kawanji estate, and the two remained together until the residential area at the bottom of the hill, where Ayako glanced casually at Sarujo.
ところで、何か考えてる?
Any thoughts about what? Surprisingly, Sarujo thought through harmless question and sensed the bigger issue. Okay. How is he going to win Alice over? I don't think he can. In fact, he had been thinking about that very question. Okay. According to his friend, there were 3 basic approaches he could take. Oh no, he's taking the advice of his friend at school. Okay. One was the roundabout approach.
こいつは時間がかかるが最も自然だ。
God.
人間ってのは自分が好きなものを大切にされるとコロッと気を許しちまう。
Yeah.
仲間意識ってやつだな。
My goodness. Just don't think of doing it. In other words, instead of focusing on the person one wishes to win over, one should focus on their interests. It was a surprisingly mature opinion coming from Kinomi. Yeah. Unfortunately, Sarujo had no idea what sort of things Alice liked, because she won't tell him that sort of thing. If he says to her, "Oh, I want to get to know you, I want to know what things you like, what interests you have," she'd probably just laugh in his face. Wouldn't she really? She seemed very fond of the mansion, but what could he do? Clean it for her? Oh, don't be cleaning stuff for her. He sensed that would have a reverse effect. Let's start doing her bloody cleaning. My goodness. I wouldn't. He had the distinct feeling she would not want him touching what was precious to her. Exactly. Don't be touching anything in that house that belongs to her. She won't appreciate it. The second approach was to take the inner track.
でもやっぱり本人を落とすのが一番早い。俺たちに魅力がないのなら、魅力のある外付け装備に頼るのだ。
Bribes, basically. Buying her stuff, presents and whatnot. Just spending money on her.
そう。 プレゼントなんだよ、しずきくん。
A quick and dirty strategy, the assassin's strike. Manipulate someone's feelings with an expensive gift. Please don't take that advice. Please don't take it. To Sergio, this sounded like his best chance. But what would you get her? The approach was easy for him to grasp, and he appreciated its simplicity. However, he had the same concerns as with the first approach. Exactly. A step was missing, and without this step, the plan was bound to fail. Well, there
あ
you
と
go.
は、まあ、剣ってやつ
Wait and
俺には
see.
よくわかんないけどさ。
Wait and see.
や
Okay.
りすぎると悪い印象を持たれるとか殿下が言ってたな。
So the third plan basically is just wait and see. Okay. Great approach. He doesn't fully understand it himself. Okay. So
私
how are other
今
people
落とされ
supposed
て
to?
るって意識させちゃダメなんだとよ。付き合った後で、あれ私落とされたと気づかせるのが上等なんだとか。
Okie dokie. Please don't take his advice. My goodness. Though Sergio did not quite grasp the details, he understood the basic idea. Don't press your luck. Exactly. He knew that much was good advice. My goodness. Lordy, this game is big text. Yeah. He would have to try extremely hard to get on Alice's good side. I don't even think it's going to work, basically. And he could tell it would be a long process to get there. Of course it would. Sergio recalled the time he had wandered inside a fox's territory in the mountains. Oh, okay. He had left some food on the ground for the fox, and then it never bothered him again. Oh, there you go. Nice. What is considered goodwill and kindness varies from person to person. It does indeed. But if there is enough goodwill from one side, regardless of whether that's sorry guys, whether that goodwill is reciprocated, the other side will eventually start to feel an obligation to do so. That was key, was it?
大丈夫。考えてるよ。とりあえず自分にできることとか、したいことを
What's
しよう
he
と思う。
gonna do?
安心してくれ。青崎に忠告されたことすら、きちんと守る方針だ。
Sergio seemed ready to face things head on. Oh my god. His answer did little to reassure Ayako. However, she found herself more concerned about his safety than ever before. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna save me? Are you gonna save me?
学校にあるようなほうきが欲しい。
For a broom? The ones at school. Oh god.
そうなんだ。できれば安く買えるところ。
しずきの家、アパートよね。ほうきなんてもの必
A
要とは
broom
思え
to
ないけど。
clean, maybe? You can use brooms to clean stuff?
いや、ちょっと気になるところがあって掃除がしたいんだ。ゴミ袋もあると助かる。
無駄な出費はできないって言ってたくせに。
My goodness. Talk about being blunt.
まあどうでもいいけど、うちのでよければ使う？貸してあげましょうか？
Oh, so she's gonna lend it
多
to
分
us.
一
Okay.
日じゃ終わらないから自分で買うよ。
Yeah, probably best you do buy your own.
元から欲しかったものだし、あると便利だよ、ほうき。
Brooms are nice to have around. Oh, really? You're so weird. Savigio was on his way home from his part-time job after school. It was 4 in the afternoon, 2 hours earlier than his part-time job would have normally ended. The Mad Bear's head chef had gotten in trouble with the accountant for making a student work the day before exams. Oh dear. Thus, Savigio's boss had tearfully sent him home early. Okay. Learn your lesson then. And that is when it happened. The interruption to his standard schedule must have been just the shock he needed. Normally, he would meet up with Ayako after she was done with student council affairs and go home with her. Oh no. However, today Savigio was asking the other students who worked at the same place if they knew any shops in the area where he could buy a broom. That's a nice boss. Yeah. Always nice if you get a nice boss.
田舎者の趣味って理解不能ね。推強すぎ。
Oh no! Oh, bless him. Oh dear.
うちの近くにまっついラーメン屋あるでしょ。あそこの通りを終わりまで行けば、起きたって金物店がある。
Oh, okay. I like that nasty ramen place near school. Oh dear.
一式揃えるなら、西口のホームセンターより安く上がるわ。
Okay.
どうでもいいけど、私のチャリ使う？どうせ試験明けまで使わないし。
Oh, and she's offering us her bicycle. Third biatch. Yeah. I don't like her. She seems a bit of a cowbag, doesn't she? Ramen rocks. Savigio's eyes lit up as if he had met his saviour. By biking uphill to the mansion, let alone with a package to carry, was not a pretty thought.
いや、自転車には乗ってみたいけど、今回は遠慮するよ。じゃあ、また明日、学校で。
A nice biatch. Just offered, saying farewell to his co-workers, he headed to the hardware store. He needed a cheap and sturdy bamboo broom and a large dustpan to go with it. Well, dustpan and broom usually do go together. If possible, a pushcart and stick for its splint would have been nice too. As it happened, Savigio wanted quite a few things. But he's not going to claim the bloody mansion, is he? Please say he's not. Please say you're saving. Why is this game not saving? I wish I could save it on my own. Uphill ain't fun. Oh dear. Alice returned to her work after waking from her nap. The Kawanji estate had an annex that housed a library. Oh. The library was filled with books handed down to her from her mother. So it was Alice's territory such that even Ayako dared not to enter. Oh, there you go. If the mansion was a witch's abode, left behind by the times, the library was a fairy tale quarters, lost to the ages. It's odd bod. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was his plan. Oh, I so hope it's not, though. It was a natural sanctuary for the young witch, who could command employees to do her bidding. She relied on her memory to recall the location of each book on the many shelves. And then she saw it. Saw what? Upon raising her head, she was met with the most unusual of sights. What's that then? Her elegant eyebrows bristled in distaste. Oh, what's going on here? From that moment on, she failed to accomplish anything she had planned for that day. What happened? She was instead forced to stare at the strange sight outside her window, eyebrows fixed in that position until the sunset. What's going on here? What's going on? Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I like that. Now it's going to night time. Oh. Game, save, please. Oh well. Oh dear. Moving into the grand mansion on the hill had not brought any major changes to Savudio's day-to-day schedule. Oh lordy, he's cleaning the windows, isn't he? Oh no, don't! Who's he cleaning the windows? He woke up, went to his part-time job, ate breakfast, and went to school. Classes came and went, still strange and new, broken up by rare and brief moments of rest, until the school day ended. He left school, went to his part-time job, slept, woke up, and studied for exams. A modest life for a modest young man, continuing every day in the same fashion, despite his best efforts to change his fortune. Oh, bless him. Hey, Captain! Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you, dear. I was streaming. My phone's on silent when I stream, so I didn't hear it. Sorry, dear. But nothing ever really changes. Oh. Whether Ayako was by his side in the mansion, as was frequently the case. Yeah, she won't leave his side. I hope you're well, Captain. Or whether Alice was making him drink some potion she prepared before going to bed. What sort of potion? She drugging him. The former was an attempt by Ayako to make him feel better. Okay. Really? The latter was some attempt to keep him safe, even if he did not fully appreciate it. Then, one day, a day like any other, while Sarujo was pouring himself some tea, as he worried over the lack of change in his life. Yeah, I'm doing okay, dear. I hope you are too.
ああ、そういえば。
He's not going to come up with something random, is he, like he usually does? His relationship with Alice was the same as ever, but there was one major change this morning. He was drinking black tea instead of green. Oh. Okay. Though there were all sorts of different types of tea to be found in the kitchen, a newcomer to the world of tea like Sarujo could not tell one of them from the next. Oh, that's why. Naturally, his tea-making skills were limited to tea bags, one of which he placed in his cup before returning to the dining table. Alice and Ayako were already seated. The two were eating in silence. They like their awkward silences, don't they? In this household, it was everyone for themselves when it came to breakfast. Okay. The diplomatic description of their breakfast would be simple. The more accurate description would be 2 slices of stale bread prepared in seconds. Lovely. As you do. Delicious. Ayako exchanged a word or two with Alice, took a sip of tea, and stood up from her seat. Okay. Since it was winter break from the high school at Alice, she returned to her room after eating as she normally did, while Ayako headed to the front door, shoes in hand, ready for school. Well, there you go. After hurriedly clearing the table, Sarujo rushed out the door after Ayako. Yeah, I guess that's their day-to-day schedule then. Breakfast in silence. Together, they walked down the long hill in the direction of school. They had spent 3 days following this very similar routine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Really?
ところで、あれから動きはあった？
Hmm? School had ended and evening had arrived. Buttered bread roll in one hand, Alice replied with a simple, silent shake of her head.
そう。ならあっちも次の手を考えているんでしょうね。魔術師本体の居場所は見当ついてる？
Why don't I like this? Been feeling rubbish lately. But always feel better being here. Oh, bless you. Her response was exactly the same. Without showing the slightest sign of dejection, she continued to chew the roll and took a stab at her salad. Nice.
そう。私も試験が終わったら手伝うから、それまで悪いけど一人でやってて。今日からあのバカを一夜漬けにしなくちゃいけないんで、余裕ないの。
Alice's face grew dour as if she had something to get off her chest. Do you need to say something?
問題ないでしょ？アリスはもう休みに入ってるんだから、一日全部使えるじゃない。
That's true. She's got nothing else to do. You know. Alice was indeed on vacation. Could spend all day, every day, on her work as a mage. Exactly. Exactly. She had spent the past few days holed up in the library instead. Yep, the one place where no one else is allowed to go. She was hardly devoting herself to dealing with the challenger, as Ayako put it. Oh dear.
アリス？聞いてる？
Oh dear, is she not listening?
わかってる。今夜からそっちもやるから。
Sighing, she stood up. What was bothering Alice, and what was it she wanted to say? Exactly. What had she been doing only 2 hours earlier? The young witch took her leave from the breakfast table without offering a single clue. Well, that doesn't help, does it? We're not mind readers, you know. Are you going to save for me now? You're going to save from... Yes, whoa. My goodness, save point. Lovely. See, that is the only thing I don't like about this game. I cannot save when I want. It saves on its own, which is very annoying. But it has now saved. It has now saved. We'll go over 2 hours. Over 2 hours we've been on this. But that's fine, because we're getting through it. We're now on chapter 7. Whoa. We're getting there. Excuse me. Oh, I must have pressed the wrong button. It's gone back a little bit. Bear with me. That happens
わかっ
sometimes.
てる。今夜からそっちもやるから。
But yeah. Must have pressed a button I shouldn't have done. Bear with. There we go. There we go. Right. Now that has saved. I wish I had magic to just, give out to people. I don't know, unfortunately. No, I wish I did, but I don't. Thank you for the great stream. Oh, bless you. Feel better after being... No, you're very welcome. I'm back to... Hang on, bear with. What's tomorrow? Saturday. Yes, because obviously I couldn't do my Wednesday stream. I'm doing it tomorrow. So tomorrow evening I am playing Fall Guys. Then I'm taking Sunday off. And I'll be back Monday. Yeah, I'm taking Sunday off again. Yes, thank you to everyone who has popped in. I do appreciate it, guys. You know I do. But as always, my lovelies, stay safe, Stay awesome.